Great day, great day, great day. I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs, your basketball recruiting specialist, and we're shooting for Greatness Academy. And today we're going to talk about the 5 skills that you must master to go from a point guard to a point guard. Right? 5 skills that you must master to go from a point guard to a point guard. Right? If you're trying to get to the next level, right, you got to work on your skills, right? And the number one skill you got to work on is your mindset, right? We believe that basketball is 90% mindset and 10% skill set, right? So these are the 5 P's, what I call the 5 P's to go from a point guard to a point guard, right? P number 1 is pass understanding, right? Pass understanding of who you're passing to and how you should pass in the ball. That makes the difference in the game, right? Lead pass. If you know a certain person like the ball in a certain spot, then you give them the shot in a certain spot, right? Knowing not to get the big man. If they could jump, you throw it high, right? Know when to bounce past the ball, know when to lead someone to the basket, right? Just a lot of different things that you need to understand about passing. A lot of people's not passing anymore, right? You're a point guard. You're trying to go to a point guard, right? You have to have elite level passing, right? So you have to understand how to break down the defense with the pass, right? Number 2 is the penetration, right? You got to having the ability to get by your defender with control, right? Get in the lane, get past the person, and set someone up, right? Not just get past the person to score, to get past the person to set them up. That's why the first one was pass. If you could break someone down, that's why Chris Paul's a point guard, right? Because he'll break you down with the pass, right? Even LeBron is a point guard, but yeah, so you got to have the ability to penetrate, right? You got to be able to get by your man, right? Under control. Number 3 is the pick, right? You got to master that pick and roll. You got to be able to hit the shot when you open. If they go under, right? Hit the mid-range, hit the floater, right? You got to master that pick, right? You got to be able to create the double team. And once again, you got to be able to pass, right? You got to be able to pass, right? Because now in the pick and roll, you could hit your big man for the lob, break it down, hit the shooter, right? It's a lot of different things you could do off the pass. So you got to be able to pass, penetrate, and master the pick and roll, right? The 4th P is pressure defense, right? You got to be able to pick up 75 cent, a 3/4 court, right? 3/4 or full court, right? And stay two arms length and force them to the weak hand, right? You got to be a strong defender because you're the first line of defense, right? If you're a strong defender, then that's going to help the back line, right? If you have a weak, defense and you're a point guard, you're the first line of defense, it's going to collapse your whole defense, right? And then number 5, right? Number 5 is you got to punish the defense, right? By consistently hitting open shots. Consistently hitting open shots, right? You don't got to go out there trying to jack a lot of shots. Hit the open shots after you break them down with the pass, get people involved, right? Pick and roll, right? Get the defense confused, get them off balance, right? You're able to pick and choose, right? Pick and choose how you going to break down the defense because you're a point guard, right? But a point guard got to get people involved first, right? But 5th one is punish the defense consistently. That's threes, mid-ranges, floaters, right? Open shots. Your efficiency should be very high, right? A point guard got to have a creator's mentality and take pride in the pass, right? Your goal is to average a double-double. A double-double could be 10 points and 10 assists, right? A point guard gotta be a double-double with assists. 10 points, 10 rebounds, that's great. But double-double, right? When you know that you could beat someone with the pass or the score, that's when you're gonna become a point guard. A lot of people just trying to be a point guard. They just trying to be a combo guard, but a point guard, right? So they trying to score a lot, and then there's nothing wrong with scoring, but it's how you score, right? You got to punish the defense. They got to know, oh man, I can't leave this dude open. That's after you got him involved. All right, I learned that from the player Brazil, player of the year in Brazil, right? He told me, he said, Coach, man, the first half in the country, you got to share the ball with people because they don't want you to be a ball hog. So he said in the first half, I get everyone involved. In the second half, I just basically take over, right? So that's how you become a point guard. That's the 5 P's, right? You must have the pass understanding, right? You got to be able to break them down with the pass, right? You got to be able to penetrate. You got to have a good first step, get past your man under control to be able to make plays for other people. You got to master the pick and roll. You got to be able to, be a pick and roll master, especially at the high levels, right? You got to have pressure defense. You got to be a strong defender. You got to make sure that, people don't get by you. You got to pressure that ball. You force them, wear down the defense, right? And then you got to punish the defense by consistently hitting open shots, right? So there you go. That's 5 P's, 5 skills you got to master so that you could go from a point guard to a point guard, right? I'm Coach Kevin, your basketball recruiting specialist with Shooting for Greatness Academy, right? If you like anything I said in this video, please like, share, subscribe, right? And text or DM if you want to find out more information. All right. God bless.